Today's Tuesday morning, and I didn't go to work yesterday. We was snowed in, so today I'm going to work, taking my ass to work. But I really want to talk on this topic, and not too many people really go in depth about this topic, especially here on YouTube. I mean, you have people that speak on this topic, but not as much as they used to. Um, but this right here is kind of like brushed over a lot, I guess, because of the times that we live in. But I feel like love is such a beautiful thing. I really do. I feel like love is such a beautiful thing. And I'm not just saying that just to, sound, like how everybody else be saying, oh, how love is this, love is that, all that shit that they be talking about. I'm not talking about that surface level love. I'm talking about that deep, just the deep feeling and being in love. Sometimes you don't even have to be in love, but sometimes it's just that being surrounded by that one person that genuinely just cares about you. And I find myself nowadays watching YouTube videos of couples and relationships, mainly, I'm going to be honest, mainly gay male couples. And let me say why. Um, for some reason, I don't know, for some reason, when it comes to like straight men and women in relationships, something about it just turns me off. Something about, not saying that it's heterosexual relationships are nasty, because it's a natural thing, but something about heterosexual relationships, it just doesn't really interest me. And I see, like, I'll be watching like these YouTube gay couples, two males, very attractive men, that be in relationships with each other, and I could just see like the love that they have for one another, the love that they have for each other. And it sounds so weird that I'm saying this, but I feel like when it comes down to same-sex relationships, especially between two men, I feel like in a way it's kind of like a really intimate type of love. It's like a different type of love, because I feel like men, they express their love to us very differently, especially women. I feel like, men's love for us is kind of like phony. I don't really know the correct word to use for this, but I feel like, I honestly have never honestly been genuinely loved by a man other than my father. Um, and, a lot of times, you have these men that'll put on these fake personas to get into a woman's pants, to get her to sleep with them. And after they sleep with them, they're completely different. Not to say that, men don't fall in love with women, because they do all the time, but, men are very different from women. And um, men, they can sleep with a lot of women and not catch no feelings for them. They just look at that woman as, a jump off or somebody to just smash. They don't have no feelings for them after they sleep with them. But women, we don't necessarily have to have like a strong connection with that dude at first, but when you allow somebody into you, when you allow yourself to be intimate with somebody else, and you allow that man to penetrate you, something is released in us, that connects us with that man, that connects us with that moment. And even though you didn't really have feelings for that person at first, but you allow this man to have sex with you. So, it's very easily for a woman to catch feelings with the man that she's sleeping with, because we're emotional creatures. We think with our emotions. We feel things. We feel things much deeper and much harder, than men do. And men, they kind of disconnect themselves. They disconnect those two things of having sex and love, but they can be in love with the woman, and that could be just his main woman that he loves, but he won't have no other type of feelings for that woman. But when you see like two men making love to each other, two men showing affection to each other. And men are supposed to be strong. They're supposed to be, cold. They're supposed to not show emotions. But, you know, here you are, you have these two men that, just fell in love with each other. And the love is really different. You know what I'm saying? The love is really different from what, two men can have, this type of exchange, but he won't feel that type of way towards a woman. I know I'm kind of, confusing y'all a little bit, even though, that they're gay males, and, but you have, it's different ways to explain this, because you have some gay men that, they dated women, but they were more sexually attracted to men and emotionally attracted to men. And I guess where that whole thing comes from, when they say that, only a man would know what another man wants, or only a woman knows what another woman wants. You know what I'm saying? Because, you're two of the same sex, so you understand where that person is coming from. But even with straight men, I seen straight men treat their homeboys better than they treat their woman. I seen straight men show more affection to their homeboys, better than, their girlfriend, their wife, the woman that they sleep with, the woman that they have kids with. I really don't want to go in depth with this topic, because, in a way, it's just too complex to really explain myself. But, I just feel like, love is just a beautiful thing, and people kind of brush over the topic of love because they've been hurt, or they never been in love, or they just completely just don't believe in it because they had their heart broken so many times. But me, I had my heart broken, spit on, and chewed out so many times. But, I have experienced being in love before, you know what I'm saying? And you don't necessarily have to, be in a relationship with that person. Like, you don't necessarily have to, be boyfriend and girlfriend, but, the love and intimacy that you share with that person that you can't share with nobody else, because, you just don't, your vibe is just not like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you have those people, those once in a lifetime people that you just vibe with on another level. And it's like, your souls are connected. It's like you have found your soulmate. And, I want to talk more. I honestly do want to speak more on this topic. You know what I'm saying? This is just why relationships are just so complicated, especially for me and especially for other women, because, we are highly emotional creatures. And so many women, they go through breakups and they go through heartaches dealing with these men. But I'm just like saying to myself, like, do these men really love these women? Is that what it is? Because you can fall in love with somebody or whatever, and then it be like the honeymoon stage, and then, y'all just get on each other's nerves, and it's just like, have you ever really loved that person? Or were you just lusting? You know what I'm saying? Was that truly love? You know what I'm saying? Then when it comes to these gay men that be in relationships, their love is just on a highly intimate type of level that I don't really see between straight men and straight women. I feel like I'm rambling. I honestly just feel like I'm rambling too much, and I'm trying to really convey what I'm saying to you guys, without being all complicated. But I will probably touch back on this topic in another video. It's just something that I can't really go in depth about. But, I just wanted to, talk about that. Let me know in the comments, if y'all feel the same way. I don't know. Just let me know.